Hey, Helen, is it true your husband's a lawyer?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! That explains why he stands out from the other dads at the daycare. I saw him when I picked up my son today, and wow, he's got a whole different aura. I couldn't help myself, so I asked around. Some of the other moms filled me in.
I see.
I mean, he was wearing this insanely sharp-looking suit, and you can just tell from his face, he's clearly super intelligent. Honestly, he looks exactly like the kind of man I want to be the father of my son.
What?
Well, you know, I'm a single mom. Raising a kid all on your own, it's no walk in the park. That's why I've been hunting for the perfect father figure. And I think I finally found him right here at this daycare.
Wait, are you seriously saying you want my husband to become your child's father?
Of course I'm serious. I'm always serious when it comes to my son. Everything I do is for him, from the food I cook to the life I'm trying to build. I'm just being honest. I dropped out of high school. The man I married, he was a host who ran off the moment things got tough. So yeah, my son didn't exactly win the DNA lottery. But maybe I can fix that with a better role model, a smarter one, like your husband.
Wait, what?
I want my son to have opportunities. I want him to get into a top university, land a high-paying job, and someday lift us both out of this mess. And to make that happen, we need someone like your husband. A smart, successful lawyer with class. That's why I'm asking you, Helen. Will you give me your husband?
What? No, of course not. What are you even saying right now? Don't be ridiculous.
What part of that is ridiculous? I told you I'm dead serious. He probably earns a great salary too, right? That means I could finally escape this poor single mom lifestyle. I need your husband. So please, just hand him over, for both our sakes.
No matter how many times you ask, the answer will still be no. You can't just go around targeting someone else's husband. Completely inappropriate, and more than a little insane.
So it's a no, huh? Well, I figured as much. But you know what? That doesn't mean I'm giving up. Honestly, I never expected you to just hand him over. This is the point where I show you just how serious I am.
What?
Even if you say no, it's not like I can stop him from coming to me, right? If he decides he wants to be with me, then who are we to stand in his way?
What exactly are you planning to do to my husband?
You know, before I had my kid, I was actually kind of a catch. Men didn't stand a chance when I really turned on the charm. So don't underestimate me. I'm about to show you what I can really do.
What?
Anyway, make sure you say hi to that handsome husband of yours for me. And to maybe start prepping for a divorce, just in case. Because I've got a feeling he'll be the one bringing it up soon enough.
Helen, I know this is sudden, but I want a divorce. I found someone I want to spend the rest of my life with.
What? What are you saying?
I mean it. I truly believe she's the one. My soulmate. I want to leave this marriage behind and start a new life with her. I want to be happy.
Hold on, Blake. Are you telling me there's someone more important to you than me? More important than our daughter? You want to just abandon your family to be with this woman?
I'm sorry, but yes. I can't stop thinking about her. Even though it hurts, I want you and May to forget about me and move on.
You've been working late every night lately. Even on weekends, you've been out, saying it was for work. Let me guess. All that time you were with her, weren't you?
Well, yeah.
And let me ask, this woman you're leaving us for, it's Rose, isn't it? The mom from our daughter's daycare?
How did you know?
She told me. Rose practically declared she was going to steal you away. She said the moment she saw you, she just knew. I didn't take her seriously, but I guess I should have. I didn't think you'd actually let yourself be taken.
If you already know, then there's no point hiding it. Yes, it's Rose. She's the one I love now. I want to be with her and her son. I want us to be a real family.
So, you're willing to throw away your wife and your own daughter to build some fantasy life with another woman?
I'm sorry, Helen, I really am. I do care about May, but I can't pretend anymore. Rose is the one I need. So I'm begging you, please divorce me. I'll pay whatever I need to, alimony, child support, whatever it takes.
You're really serious about this.
I've never felt this way about anyone before. With you, I never really had that spark. Honestly, I was never popular. I'd never even dated anyone seriously before you. We only got married because you got pregnant. It was never love. It was just obligation.
So you're saying it was a shotgun wedding. But you were happy when you heard we were having a baby. You said you'd make me the happiest woman in the world. Now you're telling me that was all just a mistake?
Don't twist it. I only said that because I thought it was the right thing to do. I wanted to be the good guy. But deep down, I always felt like I missed out. I wanted to experience more, date other women, live a little before settling down.
So now you regret your whole life with me?
I never wanted to get married that young. And when you got pregnant, that dream died. I felt trapped, so yeah, I married you because I had to, not because I wanted to.
I see. So this was all just obligation to you. You never really loved me at all. If that's truly how you feel, then maybe divorce is the only option.
You understand where I'm coming from?
I do. And I'll respect your feelings. I'll agree to the divorce, but on one condition. You pay the full alimony and child support up front in one lump sum. And I'll sign the papers tonight.
All in one go?
That's my offer. If you can't accept that, then we're not divorcing. You're a lawyer. You should know how this works. Divorce requires mutual consent. And if we can't agree, I'm ready to drag this through court for years if I have to.
You'd really make me go through all that?
Absolutely. So, what's it going to be?
Fine, I'll pay it, all of it. If that's what it takes to be with the woman I love, then I'll do it.
Thanks for seeing reason. Now then, let's sit down and sort this all out. I'll put May to bed early so we can finalize everything tonight.
Looks like I've completely won! I've taken your elite lawyer husband away from you. Now the luxury condo and all the money are mine. And my son will be a genius, too.
I honestly never thought you'd be the one who would steal him from me.
Don't underestimate a former hostess like me. I used to be the ace of the #1 host, you know.
I don't really understand. Is that supposed to be something impressive? I mean, your host husband ended up leaving you in the end.
Shut up! The loser who had her husband stolen by me has no room to talk.
Wait, are you calling me a loser?
Who else could it be? Until now, life as a single mom has been tough, but now I've made a huge turnaround. Honestly, I've always hated you. That's why I feel so good right now.
You've always hated me? Did I ever do something to upset you?
Just your existence annoyed me. You acted like you had the perfect husband and everything was so wonderful and easy. Clothes you wore, the fancy things you had, so different from my poor life as a single mom. You must have looked down on me and made fun of me in your mind, right?
I didn't do any such thing. And besides, I bought all my clothes and accessories with my own earnings. My husband and I worked together. He didn't buy all this for me.
Shut up! The loser who lost her elite husband has no right to argue with me.
Okay.
Ha! Now it's your turn to experience the struggle of a poor single mom. Meanwhile, I'll be living the life of a lawyer's wife with a high income. I won't have to work hard anymore, and I'll be able to live a luxurious life.
Oh, really? I think you might want to lower your expectations when it comes to him.
Whatever you say, it just sounds like a sore loser talking to me. Since it's such a big win, I'm going to make sure my son gets all the best lessons. Maybe even an entrance exam for an elite elementary school. Being a winner is just the best.
It's not a loss, just advice.
I know what you're up to. You're trying to somehow steal my husband back from me, aren't you?
Huh?
Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I'm never letting go of him. My elite lawyer husband is mine. From now on, I'll be living in that luxury condo and enjoying every bit of the high life.
Did you know that he changed jobs?
What?
And the luxury condo was always mine from the start. So that means Blake will have to leave it soon. That condo will never be yours.
What did you just say?
He changed jobs, so his salary dropped significantly. Renting that luxury condo might be a stretch for him now. Living that luxurious life is questionable too, but hey, good luck with that. As his ex-wife, I can only wish you well.
Wait a minute, Helen. What are you talking about? What do you mean he changed jobs? And the luxury condo isn't even his anymore, and his salary dropped? What on earth are you trying to say?
You really don't know, do you? Blake left his lawyer job and changed to a completely different field. Now he's just a regular salaryman.
What? When did he leave being a lawyer?
About a month ago, I guess. He probably switched jobs around the time you started making moves on him.
What?
Well, there were some issues at his previous workplace. He just decided one day, I'm quitting being a lawyer. He made the decision on impulse without asking anyone, and I found out later that his salary is now about half of what it was as a lawyer. He probably should have taken his time finding a new job. But I guess he really wanted to leave behind a lawyer as soon as possible.
Why on earth would he quit being a lawyer? Such a smart, high-paying, and prestigious job. What happened at his workplace? Tell me everything.
I became the vice director at the law firm where he worked.
Huh? You're the vice director? Like the vice president?
Well, sort of. Actually, I'm also a lawyer, and I was working at the same firm as him.
What? You were a lawyer too?
But one day, I was suddenly called in by the managing director. He told me that he wanted me to take over the firm in the future. So I ended up being promoted to vice director, taking over Blake's position.
What? What's going on? I had no idea you were even a lawyer. And why did they promote you instead of Blake?
Because I'm a more capable lawyer, I guess. I'm kind of known for being a good lawyer. I even have clients who specifically request me for legal advice.
What?
Honestly, Blake's problem is that he's too aggressive with clients. He's good at the actual legal work, but when it comes to customer service or handling office tasks, he's not great. I think the managing director saw that and chose me. Blake didn't like it, though. He left the firm because he didn't want to work at a firm where I was going to be the managing director.
What? For that reason?
I tried to stop him, of course. But he's quite stubborn and refused. I even offered to introduce him to another law firm, but he got angry and said, I don't need any help from you. In the end, he quit being a lawyer and moved to a completely different field.
No, this can't be true. I thought I'd caught an elite lawyer, but now he's making half his previous salary? What's going to happen to my dream of living the luxurious life?
Well, it looks like that dream will remain just a dream. But don't worry, even with half the salary, he's probably still earning about $50,000. You might not be able to live a luxurious life, but at least you'll be able to get by. Good luck!
What do you mean a $50,000 starting bonus for the new year? Try $0 with no job, that's what it actually is.
Wait, what?
How am I supposed to live like this? In the end, I'm the one who has to work now. And not just to support the kids, now I've got to support my husband too? It's like someone just dumped a whole pile of extra baggage on me. What's going on?
I thought Blake landed that new job safely.
Apparently, the higher-ups at the new firm said he wasn't cutting it. They told him they were lowering his salary, said he wasn't worth what they were paying him. Things got heated, and boom, he got fired.
What? Are you serious?
I couldn't believe it either. I was so angry I picked up the phone and called the company myself. Do you know what they said? They claimed they hadn't done anything wrong, just exercised a clause in the contract to adjust the terms. That's it.
Hold on. You're telling me all this so suddenly. I can't even process it yet. He got fired after they lowered his pay because he wasn't performing well? Are they saying it's Blake's fault?
Well, it's not like he did something outrageous or illegal. He's just not fitting in well at the new company, that's all.
What do you mean?
According to someone at the firm, he's already sticking out like a sore thumb. He's rigid, doesn't know how to compromise, doesn't get along with the rest of the team. And on top of that, he keeps bragging about his legal knowledge. Apparently, it's really annoying. His work pace is slow, his mistakes are piling up, and they said lowering his salary was only natural.
Oh, wow.
He tried to argue back, said the whole thing was unfair. But it looks like he missed a critical detail in the contract. It allows the company to alter the agreement even after hiring him. They told him if you don't like it, you're free to quit.
And he actually quit right then and there?
Yep. He got all emotional and dramatic, slammed the door behind him, and quit on the spot. And now, 0 income. Just like that, my husband became an unemployed nobody.
That's really rough.
Why did it have to turn out like this? I thought I married a lawyer and would live a peaceful, secure life. I imagined days of luxury and self-care. But instead, I'm stuck with this useless man and I have to work to support him? I didn't sign up for this. I don't want this husband anymore. Take him back. I'm done.
I'm sorry, but I'm not taking him back either. Rose, please calm down a bit. Even if he lost his job, that doesn't mean he stopped being a lawyer.
What?
His legal credentials should still be valid. He's still a licensed attorney. If he applies to another law firm or even opens his own practice, he can start over. So please, don't give up on him just yet.
Wait, really? Even if he quit the law firm, he's still officially a lawyer? He can bounce back and become an elite attorney again?
Of course. That title doesn't disappear just because he's unemployed for now. So don't rush to throw in the towel, all right?
Oh my goodness, I totally misunderstood. Then there's really nothing for me to panic over. I'm so sorry, I completely lost it and overreacted. Forget divorce, I'll stay married and stick with him after all. Here's to our bright, happy married life.
Helen! I finally woke up. I see everything clearly now. God, I was such an idiot. I let pride ruin everything. Please, I'm begging you. I was wrong, so wrong. Can we try again? Start over? I want to come back home. I want to be a family again. You, me, and our daughter.
You've got to be kidding. You show up now acting all emotional, saying you finally see the light after everything? Didn't you just marry your supposed perfect match? What happened to that fairy tale?
Don't call her that. She's not my soulmate. She's a walking disaster. Helen, I swear I didn't know how far gone things were until I saw it all unravel. If I stay with Rose any longer, I'm finished. She's reckless, selfish. She's gonna drag me down with her. Please, help me. I don't know what else to do.
What do you mean, drag you down? What exactly did she do that's got you panicking like this?
She blew 20 grand. I lost my job. Yeah, I'm unemployed now. And in the middle of that chaos, she spends $20,000 like we're millionaires. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it myself.
20,000? Are you serious? You're out of a job and she's throwing money around like confetti? How the hell did you let it get that far?
She thought I'd bounce right back. She assumed I'd just walk into another law firm and pick up where I left off. It's temporary, she kept saying. You're a lawyer, you'll land on your feet. So she decided to treat herself, said it was nothing to worry about. I didn't know until the money was already gone.
And she spent it all on what exactly?
Hosts.
Excuse me?
She used to be a hostess. Apparently back then she'd blow thousands at host clubs. And now she's back to that life, only this time using my money. She went out almost every night, said she was networking or letting off steam. Turns out she was spending it all on men who call her princess in exchange for overpriced drinks.
My God.
And all this time, I was trying to keep us afloat. I was putting on a brave face, lying to myself. I thought maybe if I tried hard enough, I could make it work. But now we're broke. I've got no job, no money, no dignity. And the woman I left you for, she's out blowing thousands like it means nothing.
You really screwed this up, Blake.
I know I did. I ruined everything. And it all started because I couldn't handle you being more successful than me. Your promotion, your confidence. I felt so small in comparison. Instead of being proud of you, I got bitter. So I lashed out. I said things I didn't mean. I threw away our marriage, our family. All because of my fragile ego.
So now what? You come crawling back and expect everything to just go back to how it was?
No, I mean, I know I can't undo the damage, but I want to try. If there's even a sliver of a chance, I want to earn it. Please, let me come back. Let me be a father again, a partner. Let me do it right this time.
And what? You want me to talk to my firm, ask them to give you your old job back? You want me to clean up your mess while you figure out how to be an adult?
If there's any way, please, just talk to the partners. Put in a word. Maybe they'll give me another shot. I need a place to start again.
No, I'm not doing that. You want to rebuild your life? Do it yourself. Go out and find a firm willing to hire you. You don't get to take the shortcut just because you finally hit rock bottom. And no, I'm not taking you back.
Helen, please. You're saying you'd rather raise our daughter alone?
I already am. And I'm doing just fine. I've got a stable income, a home, and I already received the lump sum child support. I don't need you, Blake. More importantly, I don't want you anymore.
But I still love you. Everything I said before, it wasn't real. It was my pride talking. I was scared of being the lesser one in the marriage. That fear made me say unforgivable things. But I swear, Helen, it wasn't the truth. I never stopped loving you or our daughter.
Then why was it so easy for you to walk away? Why was it so effortless to turn your back on your family the second you felt insecure? You said it yourself. Your ego was more important than us. I believed in our marriage, Blake. I believed in you. But when things got hard, you didn't fight. You fled.
I made a mistake. One terrible mistake. But don't tell me it's too late. Please don't say it's over.
It is over. That's not cruelty. That's clarity. You can apologize all you want, but the words you said, the way you acted, they don't just disappear. You betrayed me. You betrayed our child. And no, I will never forget that.
Helen!
This is my truth. I don't want to be with you. I don't want you in my life. And I don't want you calling me ever again. The $20,000 spent on the host club, Blake ended up covering it entirely. He had to drain all of his personal savings just to help pay it off. Every last cent he'd put away over the years, gone in an instant. Not for a car, not for a house, not even for an emergency fund. Just to bail someone out of a reckless decision. Since then, Blake's been scrambling to get his life back on track. He's been reaching out to law firms, desperate to land another position as a lawyer. He had a good reputation once, built up through years of hard work, but all of that came crashing down after the affair and divorce became public knowledge. Word spread fast, too fast, and now, wherever he applies, he's turned away before he even has the chance to explain. People whisper behind closed doors. They say things like, he's bad news, or that they don't want that kind of drama in the office. Some blame it entirely on the fallout. Others claim it's because he's a legal liability now. Either way, no one's willing to give him a second chance. Not in that world. With no other options, Blake had to take a job at a factory. A complete 180 from his former life. From suits in courtrooms to coveralls and assembly lines. It's grueling work, both physically and emotionally. And from what I've heard, he's not adjusting well. Apparently, he walks around acting like he's too good to be there. Telling coworkers things like, I'm not someone who belongs in a place like this. Or, you people don't know what real pressure looks like. That attitude hasn't exactly won him any friends, and there are already rumors that he's on the verge of being fired again. He's burning through every bridge he tries to cross. And then there's Rose. After everything that happened, she was given notice by the daycare center. They didn't want her child attending anymore. Maybe it was because of her behavior, maybe because of the drama swirling around her name, but either way, they didn't mince words. They told her directly she and her child were no longer welcome. She's tried applying to other daycare centers, but none are accepting new children right now, and some seem to already know about her situation and quietly pass over her application. So now she's stuck at home all day, looking after the child on her own. No help, no breaks, no reprieve. Just Rose, the baby, and the four walls closing in. It would be one thing if she were trying to make the best of it. But instead, she keeps spiraling every few weeks. She blows a huge amount of money on online shopping, spa visits, unnecessary furniture, luxury clothes, or whatever happens to catch her attention that day. She claims it's to relieve the stress of parenting, but each time she uses money she doesn't have. She racks up more debt, not thinking about the consequences or the future. And who ends up paying for it? Blake. Every time she overspends, he's the one who steps in to clean up the mess. He finds some way to cover the charges, takes out loans, dips into whatever little savings he's managed to rebuild, cuts back on his own expenses just to keep her from defaulting. It's a vicious cycle. She spends, he pays. She promises to stop, and then she does it all over again a few weeks later. You'd think after everything they went through, they'd both want to live quieter, more responsible lives. But it's like neither of them has learned anything. Blake clings to whatever scraps of pride he has left, pushing away the very people who could support him. Rose throws herself deeper into denial, chasing brief moments of retail-fueled euphoria to distract herself from the fact that she's completely alone with no structure or future. It's heartbreaking in a way. They could have built something better, together or apart, but instead, they're both trapped in the ruins of their own choices. The affair might have been brief, just a few reckless months, but the consequences? They're unfolding slowly, painfully, like a long sentence neither of them can escape. No one wins in stories like this. Not Blake, not Rose, not even the child caught in the middle of it all. There are no clean endings, no fresh starts, just a series of days filled with regret, frustration, and the exhausting weight of having to live with the mess they made. And maybe that's the worst part of all, knowing that it didn't have to be this way. That a little honesty, a little restraint, or even just one different decision could have saved them from all of this. But now it's too late. The damage is done, and they're both left picking up the pieces, whether they're ready to or not.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.